Pop the top, it's time for another video to drop. And tonight, bring you guys an NXT Takeover 25 review. And as you see by the title, well, we're gonna get into why I didn't really mess with NXT Takeover too much. But with that said, real quick, right off the bat, go shout out to Brandon Does Everything. You know, go subscribe to him because we're using this setup. So it is what it is. How you doing? Nevertheless, let's go ahead and jump right on into the NXT Takeover 25 card. We started the night off with Matt Riddle going one-on-one with Roderick Strong. They had a 14-minute, 45-second war, and then Matt Riddle ended up picking up the win. You know, I had a lot of expectations going into this match, and I think that they kind of weren't met in a way. I feel like Matt Riddle and Roddy Strong definitely fired up at the end of the match, near the end, but for the most part, I'm gonna keep it real. I wasn't really too into this match at all, and it's kind of weird because I'm a really big Roddy Strong fan, and I'm a really big Matt Riddle fan, but I felt like these two really just didn't have that much chemistry together, at least to my taste. The crowd, they were bumping and grinding, pause. They were bumping and grinding, pause. They were rocking and rolling with the damn match. So, I mean, hey, maybe it was just not in my taste. But nevertheless, Matt Riddle did pick up the win going against Roderick Strong. Moving on, we had the Fatal 4-Way Tag Ladder match. You had the Street Profits, the Forgotten Sons, the Undisputed Era, and Oni and Danny. And goddamn, what a ladder match this was, man. And of course, it was a war. We knew going into it was going to be a war. You knew right off the bat we were going to have some crazy shenanigans. And to be honest, thinking back to the spots, there's a lot of spots that come to mind, but the one I want to talk about the most, Jackson Riker, Gunner. How hard is it to catch a man doing a damn dive? This man, Montez Ford, zoomed his ass up and over the top rope. And you gonna tell me you ain't gonna see a man coming and try to catch him and let him hit the floor? This man, Montez, went whoop, and Jackson was like, nah, Chief, you can hit the mat. He didn't even try to catch him. Come on, man. That spot really infuriated me a lot. I know Jackson was supposed to not look weak trying to get back up, but come on now. You can't let a man die. But nevertheless, at the very end of the match, it came down to where the Forgotten Sons were basically looking like they were gonna win, and out of nowhere, Angelo spears, I think it was Cutler, spears Cutler through the ladder. Montez comes out of nowhere, springs, I think off the top rope, hits the ladder right in the face of Blake. I think it was Blake, might have been Cutler, might have got him confused, might pull a Jim Ross right there. But nevertheless, Montez Ford knocks him off the ladder, pulls down the titles. Street Profits win. They celebrate in the crowd. Such a good feel-good moment, man, of the night. Had to be one of the feel-good moments of the night, if I'm being honest here. Street Profits winning the NXT Tag Team Championships. That's a solid thing. And I'm so happy for the Street Profits. They got the win in 21 minutes and 30 seconds. Moving on now, we had Velveteen Dream going up against Tyler Breeze and what I would like to consider the very first Dream match of NXT. There's a lot of NXT Dream matches I see people talk about from the people of the past of NXT, like Sami Zayn when he was full babyface in NXT going against Johnny Gargano's full babyface character, Kevin Owens going against Tommaso Ciampa, Velveteen Dream going against Tyler Breeze. And to see one of those matches here tonight, very, very dope stuff, man. I don't really feel like Dream and Breeze had that much chemistry with one another, though. A lot of dope moments happening in this match, but the in-between spots of the match, I wasn't really clicking with. And again, like I said earlier in the night, the crowd was very much so behind this match. So maybe it just wasn't in my taste. Maybe it was still a great match, just not for me. And I feel like that's the story of the night. I really wasn't too big on many matches here tonight like I thought I would be. I thought I was going to go into this thinking it was the greatest thing since damn sliced bread, but honestly, it just wasn't for me, I guess, because Velveteen Dream did retain against Tyler Breeze, and I think that's I think that finish was very, very good. Helps build Tyler Breeze back up to be relevant again while still keeping him strong, and also has Velveteen Dream winning with some underhanded tactics. Very, very good stuff. The aftermath after Velveteen Dream retained in 16 minutes and 50 seconds was, of course, the selfie, and that was such a feel-good moment as well. I thought that was very well executed stuff. The match just didn't really sit with me too well, I guess. Moving forward, though, we did have a Damien Priest, I believe is Punishment Martinez's new name. We had a vignette for Damien Priest. That'll be interesting to see where Punishment goes in NXT. You had Shayna Baszler going one-on-one against Io Shirai. Shayna, of course, retaining 12 minutes, 15 seconds in. And this was kind of like, to me. I'm going to be quite honest with you. It was kind of to me because the finish not even the finish. The finish was great. After the match, it didn't really sit well with me. And here's why. After the match, Shayna Baszler tapped out Io Shirai. After the match, Io went berserk with the kendo stick in a chair, and in my head, I'm thinking, well, that's cool because I like Io as a heel. Personally, I like the aggressive side of Io, but it just didn't click with me. The crowd was chanting, you deserve it to Shayna, when really, in this match, she didn't do anything to really deserve it. Candice kind of took out Marina and Jessamine, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Duke, there we go. She took out Marina and Duke with the kendo stick, which, I mean, I guess you could say that took Io out for a few seconds in the match, but she got right back into her flow. Shayna really didn't do anything too underhanded in this match, to be honest. And then after the finish and then Io attacks her, it does seem clear as day they're building to a no DQ style match for NXT TakeOver Toronto with these two, and I'm going to be very excited for that match. I think that match will be where Io Shirai finally picks up the win, finally wins the title, and then Shayna possibly gets called up post SummerSlam, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm just saying. But again, I thought this match was going to be a lot better than it was. And again, maybe it was great and it just wasn't for me. That's the way I view wrestling, man. Like, I could have a very bad opinion about something, but if everyone else is enjoying it, that's great. I'm happy everyone else got enjoyment out of it. And it's not that any of these matches here on this NXT TakeOver card were bad per se. It's more so just I didn't really... I wasn't overwhelmed, I guess, is the thing. And maybe that's the thing. It was better than a Raw, better than a SmackDown, better than a WWE main roster pay-per-view, but it wasn't like that takeover standard, I guess. I guess we've been spoiled with NXT takeovers, if you will. And I didn't have that, oh my God, every match is insane mentality like I have with the past few takeovers. So moving on though, Shayna Baszler did defeat Io Shirai, tapped her out in 12 minutes and 15 seconds. The main event time, Adam Cole, baby, comes out with Josiah Williams, Wrestling Flow. Shout out to Wrestling Flow, man. That was awesome to see. One of my favorite moments of the night, seeing Josiah come out doing his thing, finally doing something with WWE on screen and having something to do, coming out with Adam Cole. Such a dope moment. And then Johnny Wrestling coming out with that Captain Marvel attire looking clean. And they put on an absolute war, man. They put on an absolute war. They went 32 damn minutes with an absolute war. It was a kick out fest. If you enjoy kicking out of finishers a lot, then this match is for you. If you don't like that style of professional wrestling, I can understand why you wouldn't like this match, but they did everything, man. We saw a Panama Sunrise off the apron to the floor. That ish was crazy. We saw Gargano go for a tope suicida and get caught with a super kick and land face first on the damn mat. It was absolutely wild. And real quick, before this match, funny moment happened. Stephanie McMahon comes on screen and literally right here, as I'm pointing, right here is Britt Baker. You know, she just won at AEW in that Fatal 4-Way match at Double or Nothing. She's sitting right here because obviously she's dating Adam Cole. They're together. Smoochy, they're together, and Adam Cole is gonna be in the main event. But it's just funny to me seeing that visual of Stephanie McMahon and then Britt Baker right here. It's funny. It's very funny to me, very funny. But the match with Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano I thought was very, very good. To me, I mean, I kind of think that the tag match was my favorite match of the night. And maybe that's because I was just so overwhelmed and so overjoyed with the Street Profits finally getting their big moment. But I feel like the tag match was my favorite match of the night. Now, Gargano and Cole, as I said, was not bad by any means, but I kind of feel like NXT has become... how do I explain this correctly? I feel like NXT to me has become, you know what you're gonna get with the main events. And it's a lot of kick-out heavy match. It's a lot of kick-out heavy stuff, and that's great, but at the same time, I kind of wish they wouldn't have done this, stacking these style of main events back to back to back, because you know the match is gonna go long. So you know there's not gonna really be, you can't bite on anything. You can't really bite on any of the false finishes because you know there's gonna be kickouts. And that was kind of my issue with how NXT takeovers have been lately, is they've just been building too many of these crazy barn burner main events. Don't get me wrong, crazy, absolute crazy main events. Banks. But at the end of the night, like, you know that it's not going to be over until finally that 1 finish, 2 finish, 3 finish, back to back to back, then a pin. That's when you know it's over. And that happened tonight with Adam Cole hitting that Panama Sunrise, followed right into a last shot. And you know Johnny wasn't kicking out of that. And Adam Cole, baby, becomes the new NXT champion, and it's dope to see Cole with the NXT championship finally after 2 years of debuting on the roster. Very dope to see. I kind of thought that maybe Adam Cole was going to become like a Tyler Breeze, if you will, where he just never won the NXT championship, but he got the job done here tonight, and it seems that maybe Johnny Gargano become an NXT Sasha Banks, where he can never retain a championship after winning it, because you have the NXT North American Championship, then you got the NXT Championship. I think he retained the NXT Tag Championships with Tommaso Ciampa once or twice. So maybe not. But nevertheless, NXT TakeOver, as you saw from the title, I think it might have been one of my most underwhelming takeovers, if that makes sense. And like I said, nothing bad by any means on this show, but nothing really spectacular. Nothing really, oh my God, worthy, for me anyways. And it's a weird spot, because I feel like when I say that and when people read the title, they're going to think, oh, you hated TakeOver. Not at all. I thought it was a fine wrestling show. Just nothing really insane. Nothing really crazy. Nothing really, oh, this is NXT TakeOver for me. And it's not because it wasn't before a WWE pay-per-view. I saw a lot of people talking about that on Twitter. That had nothing to do with it for me. I just felt like the match quality wasn't really like... It wasn't there for me. It wasn't there for me. And that's fine. It's completely okay, because everyone else I saw on the timeline had an absolute blast with this show. So maybe it just wasn't for me, this show. Maybe this takeover just didn't tickle my fancy, if you will. But nevertheless, y'all, that was my thoughts on NXT TakeOver 25. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of NXT TakeOver 25, because professional wrestling is very, very subjective. There is no right opinion. Everyone has different opinion. Everyone interprets every match differently. Let me know in the comment section down below, what was your favorite moment from NXT TakeOver 25? Did you enjoy the show? How much did you enjoy the show? Did you feel that it wasn't quite TakeOver? Because I kind of felt like it wasn't quite TakeOver for me. And maybe that's just my opinion. But nevertheless, if you are new, go and hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 9K. If you're subscribed, hit that bell so every single time we upload. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And as always, and forever, take it easy though, guys. Peace.